Hongshan's new drama was betrayed by both husband and girlfriend. He doesn't cry or make trouble. Let the two fall into a doomed place. I want to report someone soliciting a prostitute. Su Li and her husband, Jiang Shuhuan. It's a notoriously loving couple in the entertainment industry. One is a famous screenwriter. One is the royal male lead. Jiang Shuhuan, under the blessing of his wife, fame is growing. Many 18-line actors are delusional about climbing on him to achieve the goal of superiority. Although Zurich sees this kind of thing. But it will not be tolerated. Same woman. You really opened my eyes. The greatest right to refresh the moral bottom line of mankind. Women rely on capital to enter the group. I don't take Su Li seriously at all. In front of him, I called the investor's boss. But he just opened his mouth. The phone was stolen. I'm going to give you two options. First, Nana go. Second, your company's funds go with Nana. Su Li and her husband tacitly drive away these women who are posted. But I don't know that the seemingly strong marriage relationship, but it was broken by a text message. Su Li looked at the three women at the table in shock. Exclude her best friend Chen Yinying. It's just the agent and a new signing from their company. And she deliberately kissed her husband. Let's see how they react. Nothing came of it. Wait until midnight to call back. It has become empty. She told Chen Yinying about it. But I don't know her most trusted best friend. Yesterday, I used the excuse that the water pipe at home racing against time with her husband. There was a big fight in the rental house. Today I asked her hypocritically. Do you want a divorce? Do you know how cats catch mice? They don't just kill the rats. I'm addicted to catching, letting go of what I catch. Until everything in their hearts is completely destroyed. Let them give up their resistance completely. Then he walked away. They take a few steps. You're going to kill them? I will make life worse for them. Like a street mouse. Everyone shouts. Just when Chen Yinying wanted to continue testing, and somebody recognized her, I thought it was a movie fan chasing a star, but unexpectedly, she was an angry young lady. He scolded her for being shameless in the play. Can play the role well. Certainly not a good person. Caused by him, Chen Yinying is not in the mood chatting over tea. Said her boyfriend came to pick her up and left quickly. Su Li glanced at the nanny car downstairs. But she didn't know that her husband, Jiang Shuhuan, was sitting inside. But a woman's sixth sense let her go to the company to check the post without saying hello. The assistant wants to call the boss. But suddenly froze. She saved too. Mister, I want Su Li to help identify the mobile number. I learned that in order to distinguish, after adding a space in the middle of the name, Su Li suddenly remembered that her husband's phone, the two different Mr. Wu. So while Jiang Shuhuan was taking a shower, unlocked his phone. Looking at the chat record between him and Mr. Wu of Zurich is completely defenseless. I miss you so much. I'll take a shower and wait for you. We're your favorite today. I miss you too. I want to see you right away. Wait for me in bed. See how I clean up. Love you, my little fox. Until today, Su Li only knew, why does red wine always taste wrong? It turned out that Jiang Shuhuan had already added sleeping pills to it, although she drank it without changing her face. But immediately threw up all the excuses to go to the bathroom. Jiang Shuhuan confirmed that she was fast asleep. Driving the car skillfully. But I didn't know that. Su Li took a taxi and kept following the moment I saw him kissing Chen Yinying. The sky in Zurich has collapsed. It turns out that those mutual friends just is wishful thinking. Su Li followed behind Chen Yinying. I watched the two enter the same room in the hotel with my own eyes. Anger made him want to rush in and tear them apart. But the monster's hatred made him wake up in an instant. First, I called the police on a public phone. I want to report someone soliciting a prostitute. I took pictures of the two of them in all directions when they were taken away. Jiang Shuhuan denies soliciting prostitution, but admitted to the affair between the two. After confirming that the police will not spread privacy at will. Just leave with confidence. And Su Li has already consulted a lawyer. The money Jiang Shuhuan made from filming over the years, she used it to invest and failed. If the two divorce, she is bound to take half of Sully's property. But it's not impossible. You can transfer your property. That night, Jiang Shuhuan was released and went home. I was going to hug my wife to cover up the guilt in my heart. Unexpectedly, Su Li turned around and pushed her husband aside. Shu Heng thought Su Li was drunk and hadn't woken up yet. I don't mind falling asleep. At the same time, bestie Chen Yinying lay in bed for a long time and couldn't sleep. I still don't know who called the police. He wanted to call Jiang Shuhuan to discuss the matter. How could the other party shut down directly? And he had a plan. Take out the silver needle and prepare to pierce the small umbrella left by the bedside. Now, it's a matter of sooner or later for two people to cook raw rice and cook cooked rice. Su Li watches her husband fall asleep, lying alone in bed, crying. After the property is liquidated, clearly. I swear I will double my request to get it back. Next day, the man wakes up to find his wife pointing a knife at him. Rowan, what are you doing? Why betray me? No wife. You put the knife down first. Ha ha ha. I'm looking for inspiration in a heart drama. Su Li deliberately teased her husband's reaction like a joke. I didn't want to scare Jiang Shuhuan, and almost incontinence. You're not going behind my back. Did you take some acting masterclass? Husband talking and laughing on the phone. After going out, the corners of Su Li's mouth rose slightly. Then he ran to the police station, pathetically admits to calling the fake police. They cheated on each other. I am Jiang Shuhuan's wife. Sorry, I was impulsive. Although the police sympathized with his experience, but still, according to the public security penalty regulations, 500 yuans. Zurich aims to achieve. Signed the ticket happily. Then he found Jiang Shuhuan's assistant. Why did you just text me? To remind me? How did you know it was me? The unsophisticated one was just blown up by him and exposed. And he was the one who hinted at Su Li before. Jiang Shuhuan is accustomed to using different methods. Save the name of the third sister. After Zurich learned the truth. Decadent makes my heart hurt just now. I don't know if this is good or bad for you. I just don't want you to live in deception. The concern just now made Su Li unable to help but break the defense. He and Jiang Shuhuan are so-called mutual friends, but they are helping him deceive himself. And this innocent and kind little girl, it became his only source of comfort. Pretty soon, Su Li officially began his revenge plan. First, look, your best friend Chen Yinying come to participate in the casting of the heroine and deliberately act like you know her well. Cause dissatisfaction from others. Sure enough, Chen Yinying did not find a match partner. When it was her turn, someone deliberately stumbled and knelt down in front of Su Li. And when she heard that Su Li wanted to help her fight, she was smug. But unexpectedly, she was slapped all over the place by her. Su Li exhaled a vicious breath through the play. Unaware Chen Yinying, still smug about getting the heroine. He didn't know that this would be the beginning of his downfall. Soon, Zurek's new drama entered the promotion stage. Leading men and women also began to appear frequently in major media. Be interviewed. Wait until this wave of traffic is full. The show officially begins. I have male star Zhang Shuang cheating with actress Chen Yinyan. No matter how much it costs, I'm going to make this news. Hot search first. Entertainment gossip soon posted a photo of the two being taken away by the police, although blurred. But he also stated that he would continue to break the news. Zhang Shuang guessed that the other party was asking for money. Sure enough, someone came to the door soon. The lion asked for 5 million ceiling fee. These years, all the money Zhang Shuang made from filming was wasted. Chen Yinyan, an 18th line actor, it wasn't paid much. So he encouraged Zhang Shuang to borrow from Su Li. Zurek had the money ready. Just wait for Scum to speak. When I heard he was going to borrow 5 million to invest, gladly promise. Chen Yinyan, you think it's smart to let him transfer money to the other party first? 500,000. Go and sue him for racketeering. Unexpectedly, the conversation between the two was just overheard by someone outside the door, so the transaction method was changed to cash. Zhang Shuang can't help it. Had to carry 5 million into the convention center. Throw the money in the trash can on the second floor as required. But he was lying in wait for the other party to fall into the trap. Got caught by me. You scammer. What? A scammer? I'm just a floor sweeper. Pack this bag for me again. Did you spend it? Zhang Shuang opened the bag. 5 million turned into a pile of waste paper. He won't even know. It was hanged long before going through the security check. And that person is sorry after cross-dressing. I just didn't understand that the money was originally his. Why bother? The money belonged to me and Zhang Shuang before. It's mine now. You were amazing. I'm going to break the news. I have it. Zhang Shuang and Chen Yinyan, high-definition uncensored derailment photo. Sister Su Li has already got the money. Why are you still breaking the news? Because they timed out. Zorek's first revenge plan was a perfect success. This is the second installment of his cat and mouse game. Successful transfer of marital property, go private, and then another one changes hands, sends the leaked photos to the media. The new drama is about to start. The male and female protagonists were exposed to an extramarital affair scandal. The broker's phone calls have been bombarded by investors from all sides. Zhang Shuang and Chen Yinyan angrily scolded the whistleblower for immorality. About to find him and beat him up. The investors gave Zhang Shuang an ultimatum. Ask them to calm the storm within 2 days. If not, pay the sky-high liquidated damages according to the contract. With the inner seal of Wengang, Sori has all their dynamics. After hanging up the phone, we will start the live broadcast to share good books. Watching the concern of fans swiping the screen, he feigned ignorance. I'm okay. I'm fine. My husband went to style. Isn't he going to turn it on this week? Sister, go and see the hot search. Your husband is cheating. Su Li picked up his phone and opened the hot search. The expression goes from surprise to pain. The success has aroused the sympathy of fans. They are crusading against shameless soft rice men and their underling girlfriends. But the agent regarded Su Li as a life-saving straw. Now, only his clarification can save the lives of both. How could Sori help us clarify? He's not a fool. How can you really believe we're reading the script? If he's not stupid, how could it be buried in our bones for so long? Then know nothing. What is a woman who is in love? Blind, deaf fool. Just then, Zorek pushes the door. I didn't wait for Zhang Shuang to explain. It means you will trust them 100%. After all, this kind of news. It is commonplace in the entertainment industry. That's my husband. One is my best friend. I am the closest person to me in this world. I can't believe you would do this without a conscience. Pigs and dogs are not as good as. The agent quickly proposed to hold a press conference. Let 3 people attend the fight at the same time. Break the falsehood of the outside world. Zuli was worried that if the 2 of them appeared at the same time in the future, will anger netizens. The agent immediately said, we'll reject the cooperation between the 2 later and suspend all the work they are doing now. Think of all the recent coincidences. Chen Yinyan suspect. The mastermind behind the whole thing is Su Li. However, Zhang Shuan was moved by his wife's perseverance, even accusing him of being a villain. In order to restore his image as a bird and a person, Chen Yinyan is stuck in the parking lot, pestering Zhang Shuan to take her home. Success. Using the family planning product she had pierced. Although Su Li attended the press conference together, but the media is not stupid. I don't accept the apology of the 2 at all. Ask questions directly. Was Su Li forced to clean up the mess? After Zhang Shuang and Chen Yinyan announced one after another, exit the entertainment industry temporarily. Su Li used comfort to make his best friend kneel in public and apologize. Please believe in Yinyan. She's very young. You really know wrong. And she told me that she wanted to bow down and apologize. Never provoke a woman, otherwise she will be ruthless and will not recognize her 6 relatives. The surface is to help her girlfriend and husband clarify the cheating scandal. It actually turns them into street rats. Everyone shouts. He won the war without a doubt. I'm happy to take it and just went to buy a gift to thank him for his help. But I don't know that a bigger storm is coming. Who did you find? Zhang Shuang was exposed to have an improper relationship with his wife and he had to quit. The male protagonist of Zuli's new drama derailed and must die. He vowed to find the whistleblower who blackmailed his 5 million. But the money goes down for days, but only found a beggar. Zhang Shuang scared him 5 million, enough for him to sit in prison. The disabled beggar stood up as soon as he threw the prop. I'm just a beggar. Now, the industry is more serious. It's not competitive without some special equipment. And my performance is enough to eat. There's no 5 million. Is it that serious? You don't know him. I don't know him. Agent in front of you found a black phone in his basin. It turns out that the mobile phone that Zuri threw into the trash can, it was picked up by a beggar. Zhang Shuang came home decadently, complaining that the thread is broken. Su Li comforted her. Don't let those who spread malicious rumors upset your mood. His wife's thoughtfulness filled Zhang Shuang's heart with guilt. She leaned in to ask for a kiss. Zurek conditioned dodge. Afraid that the reaction would be too big and make her suspicion only endure. Excuses that I'm not feeling well. Runs to the bathroom and keeps brushing emotional cleanliness. Make her unable to accept Zhang Shuang's approach. I can only hold the quilt tightly and wait for him to fall asleep before the property is moved clean. Su Li can't get a divorce. He was troubled and couldn't escape his married life. I can only complain to you just now, but unexpectedly taken by him to a remote underground clinic. Will it work? What's wrong? This old Chinese doctor is very famous in this area. They say he cured the disease. Human life. What a waste of life. No. Rejuvenation. Who's to say I'm wasting my life? Did you hear it wrong? Zurich, his friend's husband, has stronger needs in that regard. For the sake of his body, take some medicine to control his needs are stronger. She's worried that her husband will break down if he goes on like this. So see if there is any medicine to control it. Then your husband has one more time. How long does it take? My friend's husband is. Is it another friend? Yes, other friends. I don't know what exactly. It's empty anyway. Old Chinese medicine diagnosed out of thin air that her husband was caught in an unnamed fire. Take out a pair of ancestral fire worship recipes. He told me to take only one tablet a day. What about this medicine? Little side effects. Just a little more sleepy sometimes. And sometimes sentimental. It was my friend who called. Find me $100. At night, Zhang Shuang took a shower and wanted to pull Suli to continue, but he stopped and seriously said he had bad breath after learning that he has been dry-mouthed and tantrum recently. Immediately take out the defiant powder and let him take 4 at a time. Watch him eat. Then he hid in the bathroom under the pretext of taking a shower. When he comes out, Zhang Shuang had already fallen asleep. In order to restore Zhang Shuang's image as a good man, the company arranged for the two to join forces to attend the film launch. Chen Yining tried to strike up a conversation with the director, but was ignored. Stuck in place awkwardly, watching Su Li talk to her. After drying her for half a day, Su Li pretended to see. She warmly introduced Yining to the director as her best friend. She must be very busy lately. Control eating melon. Shuang and Yining were rumored to have an affair. Do you think it's funny? Chen Yining looked at the two with a livid face, hand in hand. However, the movie doesn't start very long. Zhang Shuang was moved to tears. Seeing the effect of the medicine, don't mention how cool Zuli is. I wanted to push away the scum of emotional collapse, but I thought that the third sister was still sitting in the back. See him explode. Zurich is cool. However, after Ji Zhao's umbrella is dazzling, Chen Yining had a reaction. He was ecstatic and ran to find Zhang Shuang, but watched him hang up his phone. Yining. What are you nervous about? Su Li went out to buy vegetables. Zhang Shuang nerve height. Nervously following behind Chen Yining, but he acted like nothing happened. Went to the cloakroom in Zurich. Looking at the dazzling array of high-end clothing, he was absolutely insane. He didn't take off his shoes and went straight to bed to take off his clothes. Zhang Shuang was so scared that he quickly pulled the person up. Don't you find it exciting? You haven't always liked excitement the most. Why not?